I'm Dr. Martin Holmes. Welcome to St John's College in Oxford University. This is where Tony Blair was a student between 1972 and 1975, founding the pop group The Ugly Rumours. But enough about Tony Blair, because he won 3 consecutive elections. My lecture series deals with the unsuccessful Prime Ministers who only served 1 term and were removed either by the voters or brutally by their colleagues. First up is Anthony Eden, who made a terrible mess of the 1956 Suez Crisis, in which he totally failed to realise that the Americans opposed a military action. Secondly, Sir Alec Douglas Hume never really recovered from the fact that he had to resign from the House of Lords and then seek election to the Commons. But he put up a spirited rearguard action, only losing the 1964 general election by 4 seats. Third up was Ted Heath, whose 3 years in power were a whole series of crises, including 2 defeats at the hands of the miners and 5 states of emergency. Next up, number 4, was James Callaghan, who presided over Britain's bailout from the IMF in 1976 and who went down to defeat at the hands of Margaret Thatcher following the Winter of Discontent. Gordon Brown is number 5, and it looked as if he'd have held that early election in 2007, he would have romped home. Alas, his failure to do so led to the unravelling of his premiership. And finally, number 6 is Theresa May. She was the Remainer who said that she would campaign as Prime Minister for leave. Alas, the failure to invoke Article 50 for 8 months meant that the process never gained momentum and her colleagues removed her from power.